Yo yo yo, how you doing? My name's Nemo and we're gonna be playing some Magic today, and today we're going back into the Winter Swap. This is gonna be season 2 of Winter Swap. We've all been waiting for it, I know, and I think it's time for it. I've got still like 8 more deck builds to go, and I think I can get to them before I get to them in this series. So what I'm gonna do this time around is I'm actually gonna just follow along here. The game actually starts with Guardians of Light and then moves along whenever you whenever you're in a game. Then between these two decks is where the random deck option is. So I'm gonna start with Guardians of Light and end with Warsmith, going along like so. And yeah, I still have to do the Masks of the Dimir deck build, so you can expect that to be coming out pretty soon. And hopefully I can get that out before we're up to it. And then there's 3 in a row I gotta do here: Mind Maze, Enter the Recomancer, Deadwalker. So that's gonna be basically the test. I think I can get those deck builds out before I'm, at them, because my plan is to do a deck build in between each of these. So yeah, basically, as long as I don't lose the first game with every deck, then it should be possible to, by the time I get to the last deck, have done all the deck builds, and that's my plan. So if you don't know what Winter Swap is, basically I'm gonna be winning games, hopefully. And as long as I win, I stay with that deck. If I don't win, then I swap to the next deck in a row. So I've done this last time, and I got the worst deck I got like 1 or 0 kills, 0 wins with, something like that. I don't know, because it's all down to luck, isn't it? And the best 2 decks, actually, I got 15 wins in a row with. So yep. So it's all random. I mean, I could get lucky, I could get unlucky, I could play against Dodge and Burn, whatever. Who knows? I'm just saying, I could get lucky, I could get unlucky. So the decks that do best in this don't necessarily have to be the best decks. Although I think last time I did do mostly the best with the best decks, but it's still down to luck, you know. You never know what's gonna happen. So we'll get into it, and I'll show you my deck build for Guardians of Light right now. I'm not really gonna talk over it because this intro's been long enough. So this is basically what I'm running with. And this is pretty close to the deck build. I think I swapped in Aura of Silence just to give it a go, because there's a lot more auras, there's more artifacts and enchantments going around, and this card can actually really shut those down. So it could be really good, could be not so great. And I swapped in Sigil of the Empty Throne. Don't know why I wasn't running it the first time anyways. Mostly because you win turn 4 with Armored Ascension, or at least that's the plan, but this is still a really strong card, should be in there. So yeah, that's what I'm running with. Let's go get into a game and let's see what it does. Alright, looks like we found our first game. This is actually a great hand if I get my second land, because I've got the Spirit Dancer and I've got some enchantments here. Most of my stuff is 2 mana, and you know, the only reason I'm not taking this hand is because it's Winter Swap and I'm scared of never drawing my second land. But I think in a normal game I would keep this hand, so let's keep it. Because I shouldn't alter my habits just because it's Winter Swap and I'm scared, you know. I'm scared. Good luck, have fun. I think this is a hand that can definitely win a game, so I'm just gonna keep it. So many 2-drops in hand. All I need is that second land. Come on, second land. Whoop. That was quite lucky. Didn't expect to immediately draw it, but okay, I mean, if that's the way we want to roll, then that's the way we're gonna roll. That should be a fun game. Hopefully I can at least draw a card off this guy before he gets rid of it. He could be running the enchantment deck. The other one, that is, not the same one I'm running. Alright, looks like he's giving me a shot at actually playing my Spirit Mantle here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do her up. Yes, I want to draw cards. Of course I want to draw cards. Alright, well. Misha Enchantress is going to be a good follow-up if he now removes my core Spirit Dancer. What's up, King Kong's Dong? King Kong's Dong. I don't know, man. I heard apes have really small ones, so. Pacifism. Okay. Well, that's okay. I can still draw cards off of it, so not the worst to have happen. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna play the Misa Enchantress here. See if I can draw some extra cards. Next turn I can play like Sun Striker and Pacifism. The Coronet isn't that useful right now, unless I just want to draw cards off of it. I may do that, who knows. But hopefully I can draw another enchantment to put on my dude and then put Daybreak Coronet on it. And that'll be more useful, hopefully. So he's got a 4/4 right here. And this gets bigger for every enchantment on the battlefield, including ones I play, so that's a little unfortunate. Ooh. Yeah, I'm playing the Spear Dancer and Pacifism. Just gonna follow it up, just gonna draw 3 cards here, thank you. That'll be nice. So I'm outdrawing the deck that draws a lot of cards, and feels good, feels good. Alright, so we got 2 more lands, and I'll play one. Should play one, there we go. Good thing I was in my first main phase, eh? So I'm trying a different headset, so if there's any audio problems or anything, like hearing my voice twice, that's why. Hope there's not gonna be an echo, like I hope that, because this headset, the normal one I'm using, doesn't have a microphone on it. This one does, so I'm basically, I tested it. It seems like it's not recording with the microphone, so hopefully that stays that way. So here we've got a option of playing Totem Guide Hartebeest, but yeah, no. I'm gonna go with Question Authority, draw 4 cards here, and Daybreak Coronet. Should be a bit of damage there. Okay, that's a good card to draw. Unfortunately, don't have 4 lands. Did I drop land yet? Yeah, I'm positive I did. I did drop land already, so yeah, can't play that. But I can play the Daybreak Coronet, drawing quite a few dudes as well. So pretty nice there. This is going on. Alright. See, there's very few hands with just 1 land that I'd keep, but this was one of them. And yeah, I am just drawing these cards, even though I have to discard. I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna keep the best cards. It's still card selection, you know. So I'm gonna be at 7 cards next turn. I don't think I need Totem Guide Hartebeest, so I think I'll just ditch that at least. I'm keeping the land. Nomad Mythmaker can go because, well, he could have like Journey to Nowhere, then this might be useful. Okay, well, he's getting Journey to Nowhere. Okay, so Nomad Mythmaker has to stay. This can go. This can go. Keeping the Pacifism. One more. Sigil, I think, has to stay in. You know what? I'll ditch. Yeah, I'll ditch that. Because I do have Angelic Destiny and Armored Ascension, and I think that's just better than Daybreak Coronet and Question Authority. So I don't actually think I need to get back the cards that are going to go in my graveyard right now. So. I wish I had Journey to Nowhere in my deck. That would be nice instead of Pacifism. Yeah, actually, let's see. We're at 7, and I could play this and hit him for 7. Unfortunately, I'm not at 8, and I could just kill him right now. That would be sweet. I think I just play. Let's see, Angelic Destiny. Hit him for 4. Play Skirmisher. Then I have 2 threats, but I think. No, I'm gonna play Armored Ascension on this guy just so I can hit him for 7 right now. And I drew another Armored Ascension. Very good, very good. Okay, draw more cards. And I'll play my Skirmisher. So I have another threat for next turn. So then, since I drew the another Armored Ascension, now I have 2 lethal threats next turn. So he has to deal with both. That's pretty good. I'm feeling confident. He has to like play 2 removal spells here to even stay in the game. And he had to tutor this Journey to Nowhere. I don't know, maybe he has more. Face Feathers. Okay, well, he gains for life here, but he's still gonna die to this guy. In fact, even Angelic Destiny would on this guy would kill him. So Ethereal Armor. Okay, I'll just take the hit. No props. I ain't blocking. And there's no fog in that deck. So we should have this game. Good. Well, that's the first win right there off a 1-land hand. But a very good 1-land hand. I could play Angelic Destiny too. Isn't that funny? I guess I'll draw a card here. But yeah, it doesn't matter. We got this one in the bag, guys. Ladies and gents, GG. Take your hit. Alright, so what I do in Winner Swap, rather than do a rematch, I play different people because for each match, because I want to have that random factor in there. So I'm gonna find a different player, and the reason I do this is so people don't like play the same deck twice or figure out the best deck to beat whatever I'm playing, and just give the decks a fair chance, you know. Because if someone does that against the one deck and it doesn't happen against the other deck, that wouldn't be fair. So we're trying to balance it out as much as possible, I guess. So I'll see you in the next game. Okay, so playing against Ank, and I've got a Spirit Dancer, Skirmisher, and an Armored Ascension. I think we'll keep. I actually don't think this hand is as good as the 1-land hand, but it is pretty good. So, right, extra Armored Ascension just in case. Just in case. What are you playing against here? Good luck and fun. Maybe the mirror match. He went first. Okay, no, it's that deck. Okay. So I'm expecting like Oblivion Ring to immediately hit my Spirit Dancer pretty much. But we'll have to see. And the Spirit Mantle could be useful, I guess. He does have flyers in the deck, so. But yeah, I'm curving out to Skirmisher next turn, then Armored Ascension the turn after. Although maybe I should just play the Spirit Mantle on this guy, draw a card if he doesn't deal with it immediately, because then I get some extra value. On the other hand, maybe it's better to just race him, since he has the champion there. Yeah, probably better just try and race him, I suppose. So I'll just block the Unruly Mob. There's no point attacking, although, I mean, maybe I won't, because I'm an idiot, and then there would be a point. Yeah, Skirmisher has to come down here. I mean, if he deals with it, then so be it, but that's like a great chance of doing a lot of damage next turn. Namely 10. So I will be playing that. And if he doesn't like playing Honor of the Pure, I'm safe at blocking two of these 1/1 guys. Okay, so he attacks. Alright, I was really expecting like an Oblivion Ring to hit before he attacks. You can at least bring the champion here. Champion's safe to bring. Whoa. Restoration Angel. Right? I'm so confused. There's nothing in the deck that does anything here. Do I not know my decks? What? What kind of weird bluff is this? Oh, that's just to make this guy bigger. That's what he's just trying to make Unruly Mob bigger. I think that's worth it. Guess I could be wrong, but I don't think it's worth sacking dudes just to get Unruly Mob to be bigger. But whatever. Okay, so the only thing that can stop this is Restoration Angel. It's nice that I do get to draw cards. I mean, if I get to 5 mana, maybe I just play Sigil or something. If this doesn't work, if this guy gets dealt with. and he has to deal with this guy, or like play Soul Warden or something, or a flyer. But if he plays flyer, I can Spirit Mantle. Alright, well that's unfortunate. That's what Spirit Mantle would have been useful for, to prevent that, I suppose. Okay, so we are taking 6 damage here. If he attacks, which he doesn't, which is very, very weird. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking either Armor Ascension, hit for 4. No. Spirit Mantle. I'll draw a card. Oh, very nice, it was a land. So can he kill me in some way, like Honor of the Pure plus 2 dudes? 5 dudes, then he hits for 9, 11, 12, 13. I don't think there's a way for him to kill me. So, just gonna Griffin Guide it up here. Hollow. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work like that. It's not a burn spell. Because the Spirit Dancer is dealing the damage. I guess I can also stay back because I kill him with Armored Ascension next turn, but he quit, by the way. So it's already, I already count this as a win for a winner swap. If someone quits, then I count it as a win. Yeah, there's no way for him to kill me, and if he does deal with it, I'd have liked to have gotten 7 damage in. Because if he deals with it, he deals with it before combat, you know. But at least, the reason I played the Spirit Mantle over playing the Armored Ascension is if he has a second one of these, then he can't deal with the Spirit Dancer that way. But he's out of cards, so there you go. Computer doing an all-out attack here. Take me down to 11, doesn't matter. You are dead, sir. You are dead. Right, GG. Next. Okay, next game we're playing against Trellix. And we've got an Aura of Silence, Griffin Guide. We have the Sky Hunter Skirmisher. Not a huge fan of this hand, mostly because I don't have a Spirit Dancer, but I'll keep. Because I do have 3 lands, I got a dude, I got enchantments, you know. So he looks to be playing a blue deck, which means that Aura of Silence might not be doing a whole lot. Okay, well, blue could be a problem for this deck, just because there's counterspells, there's unsummons. Gotta battle through those. Okay, it's unfinished business. Well, let's, I guess, see who can do the most broken thing the fastest. Alright. Well, this guy comes down. There's no enchantments I need to be worried about, right? GLF. Hey, Trellix. GL, have fun. Sifting through his deck. Sifting through his deck. Well, Spirit Mantle might be useful in... Is there anything in his deck that, like... Okay, well, very useful in getting past Kaigas, for sure. For sure. Alright, so Spirit Mantle, Daybreak Coronet, that's what's gonna happen here. Take 10. Gain 10. Yeah, that's fair. That seems fair. Go. Let's see if he has removal. If he does, then I really desperately need to draw a guy. There's 7 cards in hand. He can turn this into Kaiga, but that doesn't do much. Alright, so we're not playing anything else because he has to deal with this. He has to deal with this. Looks like he's... Wow, GG. That's 3 games up. That's how quick it can go in win or swap. 3 games up in win or swap. Sorry, buddy. It's win or swap. Gotta find someone else. Alright, we're back. The game just crashed on me right after the last game. But I got 4 dudes in hand. No enchantments though. But I think I do like this hand. I got 3 lands, 4 dudes. Just need to draw some enchantments. Well, he could be playing... He's playing Deadwalkers. And he's playing Vial of Poison. Look at that. What you know about that? Alright. Well, we drew Core Spear Dancer. I don't think I'm playing it turn 2. GLA Jeff. It's because I don't have any enchantments in hand. And by keeping it back, I can just play it whenever I do draw some enchantments. Bloodghast. Alright, well, Sunstriker is going to be useful. Seraph of the Sword is going to be useful in stopping his onslaught. Alright, so that's not the most useful enchantment to draw when you don't have any other enchantments. But if I do draw another enchantment, then it could be very, very useful. So his deck doesn't have early removal aside from this Vial of Poison. Bloodghast doesn't block. Good luck, have fun. Alright, that's gonna kill my dude. He's gonna put Bloodghast in the graveyard. Okay, so that's coming back like next turn. Luckily he had to play his land to do that, so I'm not taking the damage from Bloodghast next turn. That's a pretty good thing. Skylark Skirmisher can keep this guy off me, so I'm playing that. You too. Maleficent. Playing over 60 cards there. $73. Alright, Doomblade takes care of the Skirmisher. Skirmisher. Whatever it is. It's the thing that has double strike. And flies. And I'm taking 3. Draw land. I'll probably end up playing Seraph. So he does run Doomblade, so he does have some early game removal. I don't know why I said he doesn't. I mean, just because Doomblade is... Not everybody plays Doomblade, I guess. Could play Spear Dancer and Pacify. And draw a card. It does seem like a decent play. Pacify the Bloodghast, since that somewhat deals with it, unless he plays another one of these or something. Then the Bloodghast is off my back at least that way, so. Drew a dude. I'd rather draw some enchantments at this point, but who knows, maybe he has like 2 more removal spells in hand. And is gonna draw nothing but more removal spells. Taking 3 again. Going down to 14. And passing the turn. Alright. So no. Okay. Enchantress and Sunstriker seems to be the play here. Just to get these 2 on the board and have a blocker here. And by having these 2 on the board, as soon as I do draw some enchantments I can play, then I get to draw some cards off of it. And this makes the most out of my mana, you know. If at some point I have like 6 lands and enchantment or something, I can play Seraph and Daybreak Core in that same turn. By having made this play earlier. Alright, so passing the turn again. He looks like he doesn't really have anything he can do. Problem is, neither do I. But given that he only has two cards in hand, I think I'll be attacking him with the Sunstriker, because he can't really have like that much more removal. So Looks like I'll be fine trading here. Otherwise I get to gain 2 and hit him for 2 and he hits me back for 3 and that way I'm slowly but surely winning the game. But he takes the trade, which is probably the right decision. Against the enchantment deck you just want to get as many dudes off the board as possible. For a second I was like, why is this lighting up? It's because I could play it on his Bloodcast. Even there's no reason I would ever want to do that. Well, I guess to draw 2 cards. That wouldn't be terrible. So I'm just hoping he doesn't have like Mutilate. Grave Titan would also be an issue. I mean, he could have like Corrupt and that's why he doesn't do anything. I don't think that's too big of an issue if he has Corrupt. Although this guy does die to it and the other thing wouldn't. Oh, well. Crap, that's something. Well, I don't know if that's the right decision. This guy can block his Flashback Marauder, not die to it. Now watch me draw an enchantment right now. I mean, if I do draw an enchantment, I got a huge guy on the board, so it's still something. So yeah, I'm not attacking here because he's winning the race. I'm just gonna have to hope he doesn't have any way of dealing with this guy. Vial of Poison doesn't deal with it, at least. Get back Bloodcast. Oh, he has a way of getting it back, doesn't he? Could also be a very elaborate bluff. Yeah, I'm not willing to take that chance. Okay, I guess I'm taking 3. Because if he has a removal spell that also brings back one of his dudes, then he can remove 2 of my guys that way. Now it's just 1. Well, this didn't do a whole lot for him. Well, it did kill 2 of my guys, so... and brought back 1 guy. So I guess that's enough. But it could be worse. Like, that spell could do a lot more than that. Like, maybe I'm just overthinking it and he's thinking that Vial of Poison helps in dealing with my Seraph. I really need to draw an enchantment here. Maybe not, if he does have the 5-cost spell that removes a dude. Then I need to draw another dude. Not a land. Okay, thing 5. No, I'm still staying back because even though I may not want to block this guy, I can at least block the Bloodcast. Maybe he's just holding a land, man. It's like the attack with Bloodcast is an elaborate ruse. And chapeau, bravo. But he is running more than 60 cards. So, guessing it's not. I'm kind of hoping it is. No. So if he does have that 5-mana removal spell that brings back a dude, then I'm just not happy. I don't want him to have removal spells. So blocking Bloodcast. Well, that does take me down at 10. I hate this situation. Blocking Bloodcast. Okay, well, guess we're gonna see if he has a removal spell. So it hit for 10. He could hit for 5. If he plays the guy that bumps this guy +2/+0 and drops Bloodcast, then I'm just dead. It might actually take me 7. So what do I play around? A removal spell or him killing me? Let's go all in. I don't think I have another shot at actually playing the Daybreak Coronet anyways, if he deals with this guy, so may as well just go for it. Okay, so I was overthinking it apparently. He doesn't have a removal spell, and yeah. I mean, he could still attack with the flashback, just because if he ever does draw a removal spell, then that's good for him. So I guess we'll see if his last card is a land, because he'd want to get this guy out of the graveyard, I guess. Oh man. Either way, I'm blocking the 2/2 here. I don't think there's a reason to block this dude. That doesn't do anything. I'm not taking any combat damage, so Death Touch doesn't do a thing. Well, at least I'm definitely out of corrupt range. Grim Return, that's the card he had. Okay, so very good thing in not blocking the Flashback Marauder all those turns. Okay, that's the card he had. We understand now. Alright, well, I played around it without knowing what it exactly was. GG, man. Gotta trust your instinct, right? Alright, well, that's 4 wins in the first video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. My name's been Nemo. My name will still be Nemo next time with some more Win or Swap. Woo woo! It's psyched.